Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to do my most anticipated movies of 2023, and I can't wait for 2023. There's so many good movies coming out, and I think that it's going to be the best year of movies if all them meet up to my expectations, which I'm sure most of them will. Because we'll already have trailers for most of these movies. Like, there's only a few that, like, we're waiting to see trailers for. But, staying with the list, I will say this. Next year is probably my year for movies, let's say that. Number 14 is Kraven the Hunter. Now, I know anything about Kraven the Hunter other than he's a hunter that hunts Spider-Man. But I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and I would always give these Sony movies a chance, even though I do love the Venom movies. I haven't seen Morbius yet, but I love their solo Spider-Man movies, and I do like the Venom movies. I think that Kraven the Hunter has a chance to be really good, but I won't be surprised when it's Sony doing it. I won't be surprised if it ends up in the worst of 2023. But at the moment, it's one of my most anticipated movies in next year. Now, 13 is Aquaman the Lost Kingdom. I'm not a big fan of the first Aquaman. It seems like I'm going to like this one less. Because what I talked about in my worst of 2022 video is all the DC news, and I mentioned in that video, and even in my video of Ben Affleck is getting cut out of Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom. If Ben Affleck doesn't appear as Bruce Wayne or even Batman in that, I think that it's going to fall a lot further down when I do my movie rankings for next year and stuff like that. Because, as you guys know, I'm a big Batman fan, and I don't know what is going to happen with Ben Affleck as Batman. I do know that there's a movie coming up later that he is going to have a role in. I don't know if it's a huge role or a small role, or like it's going to be like one of those things where it's like, because apparently Henry Cavill also shot a cameo scene for a particular movie that might or might show up in the theatrical cut, you know what I'm saying? But I really, really want all that stuff to happen, because I want the DCU to continue on. Because apparently, Aquaman the Lost Kingdom is the last movie of the old DCU movies. Which I'm so curious on how that's gonna go, because I'm turned into a big DCU fan. Early today, I recorded my DCU ranking, and I kid you not, I like Man of Steel, like Wonder Woman, BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the original Suicide Squad, Shazam, Birds of Prey, Justice League, the theatrical cut. So, I'm kind of curious about Aquaman the Lost Kingdom, but I won't be surprised if, because of the Batman scene getting cut out, it's going to fall a lot further down. But number 12 for me is Little Mermaid. Now, we did get a teaser for this, and it looks incredible. I haven't seen a lot of the live-action Disney movies. I love The Jungle Book. I love the Peach Dragon one that they did. I love the Aladdin one that they did. The Aladdin one is my favourite. And I am curious about the Little Mermaid one, because I became a big Little Mermaid fan in primary school, because we watched it. I'm like, oh my god, this movie's amazing. The songs are kick ass. And because of that, we ended up doing a Little Mermaid musical for our school. So I have a soft spot in my heart for the Little Mermaid. And I saw that trailer and I was like, oh my god, it looks beautiful. And then there was something about the I love the new edition of A Whole New World, even though I would prefer the more upbeat version from the cartoon. I think that was only my main gripe with it, was as I'm so used to part of your world, then part of your world. I'm curious about it. That's why I put it at number 12. Not too high, but not too low either. So that's why the Little Mermaid live action movie is at number 12, because I'm curious about it and I want to see how the hell it turns out, because I really want to see what happens to that movie. I don't know if it's going to become a flop or it's going to become a big success. I don't know how I'll really feel about it unless we see more of another trailer, like an actual trailer. And not just Ariel swimming around and then we see the actress at the end singing Part of Your World. I want to see an Alain kind of style trailer where it's like we see Chris from the movie basically telling us kind of like the plot, and then we hear like something like A Whole New World. I mean, not A Whole New World, but Part of Your World or Under the Sea or something like that. That's like the main song. So, in the trailer. But that's why I have the Little Mermaid live action movie as my number 12. Number 11 is Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle is the only movie coming out of next year's slate for DCU movies that is probably gonna be canon to the new DC movies that James Gunn and Peter Safran are doing. I'm happy to see Blue Beetle. I want to fall in love with this character. I fell in love with Black Adam, and all I knew was that he was tied to Shazam, which we'll get to a little later. But I loved Black Adam, and he was a new character. I am excited about Blue Beetle. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what. I don't know how to I don't know if I'm meant to be nervous or excited. I'm kind of a mix between both right now, but I'm mainly excited than nervous because it's mainly because I only have one comic book with Blue Beetle in it, and I don't even know crap about the character. But I'm very excited about Blue Beetle, and I think that seeing what they did after the first movie and seeing what James Gunn and stuff announced with Blue Beetle, if I like the movie, I'll be really excited to see if he gets a sequel, or he'll be in a Justice League movie, or he'll be in a game of some sort, because apparently they are going to have video games into the DCU. So I'm really excited for Blue Beetle. Now, number 10. I haven't seen 5, and I haven't seen 3 and 4, but I will say this. I love Scream 1 and 2. I had to put Scream 6 on this list because the fact that they because I think Courtney Cox is coming back. I heard that Nev Campbell isn't going to be in it because of some deal, but I'm excited to see it no matter what. I love Scream. I love Scream 2. I was so excited, even though I never knew of Scream, I was really excited for to see the 5th one. Never got around to it, but I really do like Scream 1 and 2, and I will do a series of those movies leading up to it, and I am really excited for Scream 6. I cannot wait to see Scream 6. I think it's going to be really, really good. I can't wait to see what the twist is, because there's always some twist in these Scream movies. I can't wait to see what the twists will be. I am super excited about Scream 6. I am a big Ghostface fan. I love Courtney Cox from Friends, and of course the other Scream movies. Love Nev Campbell. I don't know if she's going to have a cameo or what. Apparently from Scream 7 to 8, I think it's 7 to 8, she does have a new deal where she wants a main role in Scream 7 and 8. So I'm really excited for this. Really excited for Scream 6. Now, here's the other stuff that I'm really excited for. You might think, oh, Jack, why do you not have these, like, in, like, your top 3? Or even top 4, because these are right in your wheelhouse. 3 of these are from your favourite film series, and one of them is your favourite one of your favourite superheroes. I know, but there's something about the other 4 that I'm more excited about, because I've actually seen, like, more footage, and they actually look cooler than these ones. But number 9, we haven't got any footage yet, but I have the Marvels. The Marvels, I'm really excited about. I'm excited to see Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Michael Rambeau interacting. I'm excited to see what Maria Rambeau superhero is going to be, and what she does. I'm curious about the whole body swapping thing. I think that would be a lot of fun to play around with, and I think that would be really cool to see on the big screen. Seeing Monica, Carol, and Miss Marvel's alter ego. I forgot her name. I forgot her like the actual human's name. But it'll be interesting to see those 3 characters body swapping. I think that is going to be really, really fun for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And speaking of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that comes up to number 8, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, I'm a big fan of Guardians 2, so I cannot wait for this movie. But I'm a little worried. Since I love Volume 2, and from the trailer, even though I do love the trailer, I'm worried that it's going to be more Volume 1. That makes me nervous. I will say this. I won't be surprised if it's my second favourite Guardians. Because I think I'll like it more than the Holiday Special. I think I'll like it more than the first one. Because just by that trailer, the trailer, oh my god, looks really, really crazy. Yeah, I do think it's a little stupid that Drax throws a ball at a kid. That's a different story. But I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with the end of these Guardians. I don't want all of them to die, though. I want some to stay for Secret Wars. I want okay. This is what I want for Guardians 3. I want Quill to stay alive. I want Gamora to stay alive, because you already killed Gamora. And you already had Pete Dillon through that. And I don't think that they would kill him off, because Gamora won't love him as much as the old Gamora from Volume 2 and Infinity War will. And I want Groot to stay alive. I want Nebula to stay alive. Because I think you would need the Groot, and I think you would need that Gamora and Nebula dynamic. But I really excited for Volume 3. I think that Volume 3 is going to be pretty high up next year. And some of these, like, I have a feeling my most anticipated is going to be swapped around when it comes to my ranking at the end of next year. I'm really excited for these movies. I will say that. But I think Volume 3 will be a really, really, really fun movie to see in the theatre. And speaking of my favourite superhero of all time, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Now, I like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but I don't love it as much as everyone else. I don't think it's one of the best superhero movies ever made. I think Spider-Man 2 is better, Spider-Man 1 is better, Spider-Man No Way Home is better. I think Spider-Man 3 is a little better. Because I do love Spider-Man 3. Like, I can understand its weaknesses and its bad stuff, but I do love Spider-Man 3. I love the Amazing Spider-Man 2 better. I love the Amazing Spider-Man 1 better. And I love Homecoming and Far From Home better than Spider-Verse. But there are definitely movies that I've seen that are definitely worse than Into the Spider-Verse. Like, I wouldn't put it on one of my worst movies of all time. And I would do it again if I was rewatching it for this next one, because apparently this next one, we're getting Spider-Man 2099, we're still getting Miles, we're still getting Gwen, we're still, like, and I've heard, I don't know what part, like, because we're getting 2 parts to this movie, we're getting part 1, part 2. I don't know what, if it's part 1 or part 2, but I've heard that we're getting Tobey Maguire back in this movie, which will be really, really cool to see. I love Tobey Maguire, I love No Way Home. If I get to see my boy Toby back, I'll be yelling in the theater. I would love to see Andrew Garfield back, and it seems like that he would want to do more. Like, I would just love to see Andrew, Toby, and Tom come back, because I think that this is the perfect movie, or perfect sex 2 movies, depending if, like, it's one of those things where it's like Tom comes in the first part, or Andrew comes in the first part, and then we need to wait for Toby and Tom, or whatever the 2 Spider-Mans they do in the second part, when they meet up again. This is going to answer some questions about the spell, because I know a lot of people had the question about the spell in No Way Home of how do they remember Peter Parker Spider-Man. To me, yes they do, because they come from different universes. Because I don't think the spell can travel that far that Doctor Strange cast. So I think we will get the answers in Across the Spider-Verse, or if we don't, we'll get them in Secret Wars. But I'm really excited to see Toby come back, Garfield come back, Holland come back. I want to see some Japanese Spider-Man in there. I want to see Nicholas Hammond come back. I cannot wait for Across the Spider-Verse. I think that's going to give me new Spider-Man characters to love, and I'm going to get a lot more Spider-Man comics like 2099 and Spider-Ham and there's a lot of stuff that this movie can do to make me love Spider-Man even more. Like, I cannot wait for this movie. I'm super excited about this movie. I kid you not. But my number 6 is Ant-Man Quantumania. Now, I love Ant-Man and the Wasp. And I really like the first one. I think that Ant-Man 3 might be my favourite, but I'm going to hold back because I haven't seen it yet. I won't be surprised if it is, because they're actually going into the quantum realm this time. We're actually getting introduced to Kang. Seeing Kang on screen for the first time, and I can't wait to see what Kang's going to do to, like, set up movies like Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty and all this other stuff. I can't wait to see how Phase 4 and Phase 5 are tied together. I really want to see what Bill Murray's role is, because Bill Murray, yes, he is in the trailer. Won't be surprised if Michael Douglas is going to get killed off, because even though I think he has fun with these movies, I don't think that he would want to be doing the superhero ones for very long. But I really want Michelle Pfeiffer to stick around. I love Michelle Pfeiffer. I love her as Catwoman. I love her as Hope's mum in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm really excited about this movie. I really want to see what Cassie Lang's going to do, because they recast her like 3 or 4 times. From Ant-Man 1 to Ant-Man 2 to Endgame to Ant-Man Quantumania. I'm real curious on what this new actress for Cassie's going to do, and how she's going to evolve Cassie as a character. So I'm really excited for Ant-Man 3, as you can probably tell. Now, getting into my top 5. Top 5. Okay. My number 5. And we haven't got a trailer for this yet. It's crazy thing that we haven't got a trailer for this yet. And that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, the Seth Rogen movie. I I'm super excited to see the Turtles on the big screen again. I haven't seen the Turtles on the big screen since 2016 with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. And those movies mean a lot to me. I love those versions. I know that this isn't connected to those, but I want to see what other stories we can do with the Turtles. We just got Rise this year. Last year basically. I'm recording this in late 2022. But you guys are going to see this in the future. But I'm really excited about this. We did get Rise last year, and I liked it, but also didn't. It was kind of a mixed bag for me. But I did kind of like it. But I'm excited to get to a more standard Ninja Turtle story. No more mystic powers. No more weird designs. Even though that by the concept art, it does look a little more weirder than the Rise one. Man, I don't know what they're going to do in this movie. I'm madly excited because it's a new Turtles movie, but I'm nervous. But I'm madly excited because we're getting a new Ninja Turtles movie next year, and I cannot wait for this movie. So, I'm excited to check it out, and I will do a review of that movie. I'm really excited. But, getting to number 4, it's the Super Mario Brothers movie. Now, I'm really excited for this movie. As you could tell by my trailer reaction, because I didn't do a reaction to the teaser, I did one to the first official trailer, and I can't wait for this movie. We're going to have Donkey Kong in this movie, voiced by Seth Rogen. We're going to have, we're going to have Luigi. He needs to go save Luigi, and we're going to have, we're going to have a Jack Black Bowser. I cannot wait. And I want to see if they throw any references to the old movie. They're probably not, because Nintendo, I don't think, likes that movie, so... But we get references to the Donkey Kong games, we get reference to the Mario Brothers games, to Mario Kart. I lost my mind when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, are they really doing this? We're seeing the Rainbow Road, we're seeing Mario driving with Peach. I'm sure Donkey Kong was in there. There were so many Mario Universe characters in that, I want to say 2 seconds of a trailer for the Mario Kart segment of the movie. I'm really excited for this. I cannot wait until this movie comes out. And I will do a review of the original Super Mario Bros. Movie leading into the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie. So, I'm really excited about this movie. And now, my number 3 is Transformers Rise of the Beast. Now, I'm a huge Bumblebee fan. I love Bumblebee. I think that it's a great movie. I think it's like a 4.5, 5-star film for me. I love the first one. I have a nostalgia piece with the second one. I haven't seen the third one. I liked the fourth one. Don't like the fifth one. Loved Bumblebee. Didn't really like the animated movie for some reason. But I think that this movie has the best of Transformers, the original movie, and looks exactly like Bumblebee, but with different designs. And I'm excited to see what these new characters are of the Optimus Primal and all those characters. So I'm really excited to see what they do with Transformers Rise of the Beast, because I'm a big Transformers fan because of the movies. And also, I really want to do reviews on them leading up to that one. So, I can't wait for this movie. I can't wait to see the Optimus Prime meet Optimus Primal scene. I can't wait to see Bumblebee running along with Cheetah. I can't wait to see the final battle that we see in the trailer with all the explosions, and obviously cheetah or whatever, like starting off as a cheetah, flipping over the rock, and Optimus Primal swinging his weapons around, and like them jumping and hitting their axes and stuff. It looks so cool. I cannot wait for this movie. Guys, I want this movie to be good. And I think it is, because I haven't seen them yet, but I heard that it's from the director of Creed 2. So, Creed 2. So, I can't wait. Now, my number 2. You guys won't be surprised that it's on here, because it's my favorite DCU movie. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. When I saw that trailer, I was like, yes, this is exactly what I want from a Shazam sequel, even though that I do prefer the suit they wore in the first one. I do think that it's a decent upgrade of the suits. And one of my favorite bits of Shazam, the first one, was when the kids actually got the powers. So I'm excited to see them actually be Shazams this time and actually be there for pretty much the whole movie. That makes me really excited. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the mythology and that sort of stuff. And I can't wait to see what jokes Zachary Levi improvs, because I love Zachary Levi. I grew up with him in Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, Entangled, obviously Shazam. There's a lot in the Thor movies. I really, really love him as a human being. I'm a big Zachary Levi fan, so I can't wait to see Shazam! Fury of the Gods when it comes out next year. Now, here we go. My number 1. My most anticipated movie of 2023 is The Flash. But even though that there's been so many controversy of what's been going on with The Flash, I'm really excited to see this movie. I can't wait to see Ezra Miller. Turn Back Time. I can't wait to see Ben Affleck in this movie as Batman. This is probably going to be his last appearance as Batman if he's cut from Aquaman The Lost Kingdom. I can't wait to see Michael Keaton return as Batman. I can't wait to see the new casting for Supergirl, even though that Supergirl, in my opinion, is always going to be Melissa Benoist. I can't wait to see what they're going to do in this movie. I can't wait to see the references, the jokes, the cameos from all the actors that played Batman, that played Superman, that played Wonder Woman, that played... God, I don't know. The characters that didn't even play those characters. Like, are they going to bring in Nicolas Cage as Superman? I really want to see that, so I can't wait to see this. I think that this movie is going to meet my expectations. I don't expect the cameos to be like one ultimate like multiversal Justice League to take down the villain, but I do expect them to have a bit of a conversation with the Flash, and I do expect Michael Keaton to be there front and center the whole time, because I love Keaton. Now this might be a controversial thing, he's my favorite Batman. Batman Returns is my favorite Batman movie. My second favorite Batman movie that's live action is Batman 89. My favorite series of Batman movies is Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman Robin. Even though that Batman Robin is not really that good, I still love it because it's corny and cheesy as heck. I love Batman Forever because Jim Carrey's Riddler and Val Kilmer and all that. I really want to see if Val Kilmer's in this movie, because if he's in this movie, because he was in Top Gun Maverick, but I want to see if he's going to be an old man Bruce Wayne. But that's also going to confuse me, where it's like, wait, is the Batman movies that I love not connected to each other? Like, that's going to question my whole life. But I'm going to be excited for the moment. It's going to be really cool. But if I see that, and I go like, wait, Keaton didn't go through the stuff, like, he didn't take down Riddler and Two-Face and their box machine, or he didn't, like, help Alfred figure out a cure for his sickness and, like, sent Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy in prison together, that's gonna question my whole, like, loving of that movie series. This is gonna be a long video if I go down this rabbit hole. This is something that I would need to talk about when, hopefully, the new Flash trailer comes out. Because we only really got a teaser trailer, but I'm really excited that Michael Keaton's coming back. I really want to see Keaton in it for a lot of the movie. I want to see Ben Affleck for the majority of the movie, not all of it, but because it's Flash's movie. I need to keep in mind too, it's Flash's movie. So, even though I'm there for the cameos, and I'm excited to see what the Flash will bring us, I don't want to be let down that it is a Flash movie and not a Batman 5 or a Ben Affleck Batman movie or a Christopher Reeve Superman 5 or an Adam West Batman 2 or a Superman Lives. I'm really excited for this movie. So guys, please let me know on what your anticipated movies of 2023 are. Please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.